To this point, we've only seen Kentucky against Kentucky on the basketball court. Tomorrow night, we'll finally get to see how Coach Calipari's Wildcats do against another team. Thomas More comes to Rupp Arena to play a 7 o'clock exhibition game against the Cats. Coach Cal says this team still has a long way to go. We've heard that before. A lot of plays and presses to learn, and he's coaching this team differently.
This year, I have got to be doubly hard in practice. Like even tougher, not mean and nasty cuss, but I just raise the bar and the expectation I have of what they're able to do. And if they don't do it, they run. We're conditioning like crazy right now. But when we get in these games, I'm going to have to back up a little bit because this is not the swaggy, we got this group. They're still trying to figure out who they are, which means I've got to back up and accept some of the stuff I see, which normally I don't accept.
Morehead State coach Preston Spradlin was also there today to talk about his team's game Monday against Kentucky. It's the one the NCAA allowed teams to play as long as they make money that goes to charity, and it's not televised.
It's a partner for a great cause. It's one of those situations where everybody wins. You know, coach has got 8 new players. I have 10, obviously my first full season, and opportunity for our kids. We have 5 in-state kids, 5 Kentucky kids on our roster, and so they dream of playing in that building, and it's obviously a great atmosphere and a good opportunity for them to do that. And then obviously charity is going to be the big winner.
Morehead State also had Media Day today. Greg Todd's Lady Eagles have big expectations this year. After being picked near the bottom of the league last year, Morehead finished second, and that has them excited about this year.
It's, I think, good momentum from a great team last year, maybe one of the best teams in Morehead State history, and we have built off of that. I think we've had a good, very good off season.
Georgetown College played its second game of the season, blasting Ohio Chillicothe 125-45. Shadell Millinghouse led the way with 24 points as the Tigers forced 23 turnovers. They play again at home Sunday at 2. The Kentucky football team has a real shot to become bowl eligible on Saturday, but it will have to get a win over a Tennessee team it's only beaten once in the last 32 tries. What the Wildcats have to do is overcome one of their worst outings of the season, where they lost 45-7 at Mississippi State. Coach Soup says there was nothing intentional about the way they played so poorly.
I know what the final score was, and I'm not happy about it, but it wasn't like everything was trashed. We just got to not have any lapses and to not have any quarters or series or plays where we're not playing at our best. And I think the group has some pride in what they're doing, and you know, hopefully it'll carry over to Saturday.
It was a runaway this week in the voting for the LEX 18 High School Sports Zone Game of the Week. Our Kyle Scott will show up at Bourbon County hosting Clark County. They won 67% of the vote. It's the last week of the regular season, so join us for highlights on the Sports Zone at 11:20 tomorrow night. In the championship game of the 11th Region Volleyball, Dunbar beat Henry Clay 3-2. It was 15-7 in the deciding set. Dunbar advances to next week's state tournament, where it will face 16th region champ Rowan County next Friday. How about this? All 3 of the former legends got into the second World Series game last night. Dodgers' Kike Hernandez 1 for 2 with an RBI. Astros' Jose Altuve hit a go-ahead homer in the 10th inning. And Chris Davinsky got the first World Series win on the mound for Houston. It's tied at a game apiece, and Game 3 is in Houston tomorrow night. LEX 18 News will be right back.